Third quarter, I believe it was 8 turnovers. Unacceptable, but for the most part, we're headed in the right direction with the ball movement. The ability to come up with 30 assists is always my benchmark number for us. 16 offensive rebounds for them, too many. So there are things to work on. 38 threes for us, a little light. Want to get to the 50 numbers is my new number. So, but all in all, thought they needed a game where they started to feel themselves a little bit. Zach good. Shout out to Trey Lyles coming in and really taking care of business, staying ready. That was big time professional performance. Jake LaRavia, zeros across the board, plus 28. Big time on the defensive end, like all the little things that help you win. We did a lot of those tonight. Yeah.
You just mentioned that like 50 marker for threes. Just curious kind of what the process was like of coming to that point, and obviously seeing a night like tonight from Zach, I'd imagine being a reason that you search for a higher number there and see him go 8 of 9 from 3.
Yeah, there's some calculations, and for me personally, not like analytics or anything like that, just like how I add them up, and to get to that number, it's a big number, but we have to push ourselves to try to take that next step, and that means we have to share the basketball, we have to spray the basketball, we have to collapse the defense, all the things that equate to the way that I would like to see us play on a night-to-night basis is a style of basketball that is about my teammate and about helping my teammate.
Doug, a night like this for Zach, just what can that do for a player when it's sort of like his coming out party in Sacramento where the fans got behind him so big?
It's huge. I mean, I've known Zach and the way that he plays and what he's capable of, and he and I have had conversations, and to his credit, I thought that he's been trying to fit in, and we need him to be himself so that we can figure out how to best support him. That doesn't mean he's gonna come out and get 42 every night, but stay aggressive, be aggressive. Once all of a sudden the trigger is pulled and they begin to hit you with double teams and all those different things, share the ball, guys will make shots, and that's it. But it was really good to see. I mean, once one went in and then another one, I was like, okay, he's probably gonna go heat check here, and it was just really good to see.
Hey Doug, especially in the first half, just personal observation, it seemed like there was more of an emphasis on playing through Domantas Sabonis a lot, especially with, I noticed Zach and Domas seemingly playing off each other and getting more comfortable with each other. Was it an emphasis to play through him tonight, and how important has it been over the practice days to get those new guys comfortable with Domas and the way he plays?
I mean, I always want to play through Domas. He's a special player. If we play 5, we play through him and he's on the perimeter. I think that trying to play 4 is a little different because now he catches it at the elbow, and that reminds me of Webb and Blade and the ability to split and him to make plays from that position. And he's willing to shoot the 3 at the same time, but he's a little bit closer to the basket if he wants to pull up and shoot that jump shot. He's got guys on simple back doors, but that also playing out of 4 allows the ball usually to move from one side of the floor to the other. So we get to a second side, move the defense around. A couple people have touched the ball by now, and then we attack. Not to say that any of those initial movements aren't attack-based, because that's one of the things that I didn't like that we would do sometimes, is we just dribble handoff. Like, we don't want to just dribble handoff to dribble handoff. When I hand it off, I'm looking to attack. When I pass it, he's looking to attack. And I thought that there was a little bit more of that tonight, but to Domas's credit, he's catching the ball, he's looking for people, and we continue to build in that area.
Coach, Keon obviously didn't finish the game, went down with an ankle injury. Just wanted to know if you had any update on what's going on with him.
No, as of yet, I do not. But hopefully for him, it's just something cursory, not a big deal. But we will see. tomorrow, how he's feeling and judge everything from there. Yeah.
Doug, before the game, you talked about kind of your expectations for a response. I wonder, how pleased you were with the energy and the effort and all the things you saw to start the game in the first, and then maybe on the other hand, like what you thought about how the third quarter began.
It's human nature sometimes, and I've said this to them before, is like, I get it, it's human nature, it's natural. I don't want natural, I want supernatural. So I don't want you to fall into what most times happens at the beginning of the third quarter for the first 5 minutes, and all of a sudden we take our foot off the gas. It was addressed at halftime, but I get it, it happens sometimes, but unacceptable. Like, the start a little bit better, but I think that they have more to give. And I think they have more to give, which is probably even more important what the hell I think. So as long as they go out and they play together, they move bodies and move the basketball, everybody is live. So if you get a good look at one, take it. We're okay. Everyone's in the gym, everyone's working on their game, so that's a good thing. But third quarter is a super important quarter because championship level teams, playoff level teams, they take advantage of teams who do not come out ready to play in the first 5 minutes. And that can be the difference in an 8-0 or 10-0 or 12-2 run that changes the game. Yeah.
With no Keon in that second half, Markel steps into that sub pattern, gets put on LaMelo. Just what have your early impressions been of what he has on both sides?
I like what I see from Markel. The ability to communicate with him is high level. He understands what we're asking him to do. And just a long, athletic defender that can definitely help out. So between him and Jake LaRavia in those moments, I thought they did a really good job on them.
Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Doug.
Have a good night.